So our buddy Lee just got back with the FRS, and she is looking so much better than when it left. Check it out, guys. Just got this thing all detailed. Killed it. Came out awesome, man.
Came out way better than I expected it to.
Yeah, that wrap actually cleaned up pretty good. Yeah, she is looking good. He pulled the wheels off, got them all cleaned up, and he ceramic coated it as well.
Yeah, we decided to ceramic coat the wrap, considering we weren't sure, because it was pretty gross and pretty nasty from sitting outside a lot under this lovely oak tree.
Oh yeah, sorry about that, guys.
But it did come amazingly clean for what it was, so we decided to ceramic coat it anyway.
Yeah, I didn't know you could
clean and easy
do
to
that
wash.
on the wrap.
Yep.
To ceramic coat it. That's cool. So we're gonna be keeping this in the shop until it is either shipped up or picked up, regardless of how the winner wants to go about getting this thing. And yeah, it came out freaking awesome. He did the whole car, all the windows, everything. The interior's looking super clean as well. Yeah, freaking crushed it. That came out so good. It's a whole new car again, guys. So yeah, thank you for that. This is Lee's R8 as well, and he is over at Envision Garage. If you guys need something detailed, hit him up.
Come check us out.
Oh yeah, thank you, man. Came out awesome. Dang, even got the engine bay all cleaned up. The whole freaking car is looking so good. It's about as clean as she's ever gonna be, I bet.
Hopefully she stays that way.
Yeah, came out awesome. Well, guys, we officially have a winner for the Turbo K-swapped FRS here. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for the announcement, and I was hoping to announce it just before Christmas, but had a couple days of delay. But we finally got in contact with the official winner of the FRS, and the sweepstakes company has already reached out to him, so he knows that he is the winner. And we got his number, and we are going to call him for the very first time. So I just want to congratulate Steven from Minnesota. Won the K-swapped FRS here. So we're gonna go ahead and give him a call.
Hello?
Hey, is this Steven?
Yes, it is.
What's up, man? This is Kyle, Boosted Boys.
How's it going?
You already got the news, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, you've been waiting for this call a couple days. Sorry, I was a couple days behind.
I have been.
What did you think when they reached out to you? Did you think it was legit?
I did not. I actually had to email you guys to find out if it was or not, because I was concerned.
No, it's legit, man. It's yours.
Awesome.
What did you order?
I got the built for a good time, not for a long time hoodie and t-shirt.
Oh, nice. And you're in Minnesota, right? I just wanted to double check that. Okay, cool. That's gonna be a long shipment for this thing, traveling all the way up there. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm excited, man. Do you have any project cars or anything of your own?
Not currently. I actually just sold the last project that I had this summer. It was a 2004 GTO. So.
Oh, nice. Well, you pretty pumped on having a K-powered FRS?
Actually, yeah, I've had a couple 240s in the past. I was going to buy one back from a guy and K-swap that and go drag racing with it.
Oh, perfect.
But no, I don't have to.
Yeah, perfect. You can just soup this one up and do what you want with it. Do you want us to leave this on E85 or do you want it on pump gas?
E85 is pretty common around here. How much does that matter? So I don't know. Our ethanol content isn't always really consistent up here.
As long as it's 60% or more.
Yeah, as long as you have, you know, an E85 pump with where it's at, it shouldn't be an issue, even if the ethanol content's, you know, a little lower.
Okay.
Yeah, you shouldn't hurt anything. You know, I might just double check it if it's winter time around there so they don't, you know, drop the ethanol content too much out of it for like the winter blends. So I might be cautious just around, you know, the cold season. But other than that, you should have no issues.
It'll probably just go in the garage for the winter anyway, because I mean we just got a blizzard. They're talking about another one this week, next week. So
yeah, I can tell you right now, this thing will not go anywhere in the snow. You're gonna have to only take it out on a nice and dry day.
I'm excited for it, man. Like I had a 240 that I took to a road course up in Brainerd up here, and I had a lot of fun with that. But that was 6 years ago now, and I sold that thing. So yeah.
Well, awesome, man. Sounds like it's going to go to a pretty good home. And if you need any tech support or anything like that in the future, you know, feel free to text me. And my buddy Kenny over at Humble Performance offered, you know, any advice you might need on tuning or if the car has any hiccups or issues, you know, we'll be in contact to make sure it stays running good for you.
Awesome.
Well, hell yeah, man. We'll arrange a transport and get it all figured out. And I'll let you know from there. Yep. Congrats, man.
Okay, bye.
See ya.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, guys. She's going to Minnesota.
Heck yeah. Sounds like he's going to enjoy it.
Yeah, and it's staying on E85, so I'm excited about
Leaving
that.
it turned up.
Yep, leaving her on kill. But yeah, man, Minnesota, it's gonna be cold up there. Sorry, girl, you're gonna be missing this nice Florida weather.
She's been sunbathing too long.
Yep.
Time to pay your dues.
You're gonna be sitting in a nice, cozy, hopefully heated garage. Maybe not, I don't know. Take care of her for us, Steven. I'm gonna miss it. So after we got off the phone with Steven, I also asked if he wanted to actually fly out here and check the car out in person before we send it off to him and hang out with us for the day, and he said he's down. So we're going to set something up probably sometime in January for him to come out and rip this thing around, hang out with us for a bit, and then we will be sending the FRS up to Minnesota. Well guys, you saw the title and thumbnail to today's video, and yes, a few months ago I went ahead and placed the order on a Billet K-series block, and I just got the word that it is over at JBR, and I cannot help myself but to go check that thing out. The original plan was to get one into this NSX once we got going on it, but this one's actually for the MR2, guys. We got some big plans for this thing next year. Let's go ahead and check this thing out. Is that her?
That's it. That's your block.
Is that a head gasket in there?
Yeah.
Copper head gasket? Oh, shoot.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, dude, we have to... Can I pull that thing out of there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There she is. That is so beautiful.
Oh, see if we can. Got it. You might need to buy me a back after this. I'll be okay. All right. Put it right here.
Damn.
There you go.
There it is, guys. Our Billet K20 block. And this is actually going to be for the MR2. That is so beautiful. We're ready to go fast now.
Yeah, with the firing setup that they supply Bullet, help seal all power, pretty much.
So this right here is made by Bullet Engineering. Got Bullet K-series on there. I can't even believe I'm looking at this thing. We finally have one, guys. Everyone has been pestering me to go the billet block route. Made them wait for it, but it's finally here.
Now you can throw real power in the car.
Ready to see the first 200-mile-an-hour MR2?
It has to go at least 205. That turbo you got?
I don't know what's gonna happen, guys. I'm kind of scared of what this thing's gonna be able to do for us.
Copper head gasket goes here, roughly right there. That.
Switching to a copper head gasket here.
And this system uses a firing. So then what we do here, we machine the top of the block to accept this lip, and let me show with the gasket. That goes right here, and that little lip goes and bites into the cylinder head, so it holds more cylinder pressure versus like a traditional O-ring style and all that.
Do you do any machine work to the bottom of the head to accept that ring?
No,
or?
so that one the head stays flat.
Okay,
and it's
so
just like a thick O-ring kind of
so you only do the machine work
into the block
into the sleeve right here. Yeah. So you'll basically machine a wide groove to fit that
groove,
fire ring.
Groove, no, it's actually a pretty thin groove, except just the outer lip right there.
Okay.
And then it goes in.
So she'll be able to handle all the boost.
All the boost, yeah.
No splitting this block apart.
That's
no issues.
Super hard.
Dude, this thing is so nuts. So, dude, how fast has someone gone on? No one's gone 200 on one of these yet, have they? On a K-series?
K-series, no.
I mean, besides the like the Pro Mod
yeah, the
style
Pro Mod
cars.
stuff. Yeah, we do. Yeah. But other than
I mean, because how far off is this compared to that like 5 second?
It's the same exact block.
You know, same stuff.
Pretty much the same stuff. They have just a way bigger turbo and big tire, different stuff.
That one's a 24 block in that car, right?
That one, yeah,
D-stroked.
It's a D-stroke K24. This one is gonna be.
This is a K20.
K20.
And that's the reason I went ahead and did it.
The same.
So there was a billet block tube chassis rear wheel drive car that went fives at like 240 something miles an hour, and this is essentially going to be the same thing, except this is a K20 as opposed to the K24, and this is pretty new. So before, if I wanted to get a billet block, it would have to be a K24 bottom end, and I kind of strayed away from that because the MR2 is currently a K20 setup, and the deck height is different by 3/4 of an inch. It's taller on the K24, and for whatever reason they didn't offer a K20 block until recently. They just had one made, and I didn't want to do that as much because we would have to redo literally all of the turbo system, the exhaust, intercooler piping, everything would have to get redone to switch to that Billet K24 block. But now that they have a Billet K20 block, we decided to pull the trigger on it because now we can actually just swap this directly into the MR2 without changing anything as far as the turbo kit goes. So we won't have to refabricate anything, and it will all just, you know, plug and play. So the only thing that we are going to be changing in the future when we do get to putting this in the MR2 is right now the MR2 is running a full coolant system. It's running water through the block and everything, but we are going to be obviously not running water through the block here because she is all closed off, and we are going to be, do we need to weld the head to do that, to dry deck it?
No, you don't have to weld it because the gasket is
That's why I figured it'll just seal itself. Yeah. So we're going to keep the radiator in the back of the MR2 and just cool the head because that'll help the life of the valves and the valve train and everything in the head, because it will still be running an OEM cast style head, the same one that's on the car now. But now we have the billet block to hold literally as much boost as that turbo can make.
Yeah, it should.
And that turbo on kill, like, we don't know where it's going to go.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen by accident, I know that size turbo makes about 80 on a K-series stock port head.
Yeah, I mean, each car is a little different compared, you know, our turbo setup, our manifold design, you know, everything could change. But, you know, of an all-wheel drive car that just went 730s at 194 on the same turbo and this block. So yeah, guys, I wanted to swing by and show it to you, and the guys over here at JBR are gonna get this together for us. And the plan was to build another backup engine for the MR2. I had one in the works that I was going to just have on standby in case we ended up blowing up another engine in the MR2. But it's looking like the next step might just be to go straight to the billet block here, because we haven't done the backup motor yet.
Yeah, no. I would personally recommend doing the billet as like your main motor, and then the one that you have in the car, keep that as the spare.
Yeah, like if something happens to that one and it's fixable.
Yeah, because these are repairable. You could weld up if it kicks a rod, and then remachine it, remachine the whole thing for sleeves and all that. We've done a few like that already. So that's what's nice. One thing that's nicer about the billet.
Yeah, boys, I'm freaking pumped on this. Thing is a work of art. I originally wasn't going to get a billet block until we got the ball rolling on the NSX project, but I figured now that they came out with a K20 version of the billet block and it can swap directly into the MR2, and I'm already kind of worried about how hard we're pushing the MR2, and I don't want to split a block and, you know, cause water to go everywhere, you know, have some catastrophic failure, because they've seen it happen in the past. So I know we're starting to push the limits. I just think it's going to be good for us peace of mind wise. We'll get some experience going to a billet block. Since we already have the MR2 up and running, we can, you know, get some experience with it and go from there, and then take the knowledge we learned from the MR2 and then transfer that over once we do finally get going on the NSX build. But yeah, it's freaking here, boys. How long do you think it'll take to get this girl together?
I think we have almost everything minus the crankshaft.
Just got to get a crank on the way. Oh yeah, that's another thing I should mention. So we are going to be changing the stroke. So right now the MR2 is all factory. It's K20 stock crank. And we are going to be putting an aftermarket crankshaft in this block right here to de-stroke it. And it will actually make it a 2.2 liter. Oh, it will stroke it? It'll add stroke. Okay, so it will be adding stroke, and it will make it a 2.2 liter, which will actually give us some more torque as well, because now that we got the MR2 figured out as far as the weight distribution, we've actually had the car bog and stuff off the line, whereas back when we had the K24 and it was doing the wheelies like crazy, you know, we thought we needed to cut back on the torque because we couldn't keep the thing from trying to take off on us. But now that we got the chassis right and we got the weight where it needs to be, we can hit the car with a lot more power on the launch, and we're trying to give it everything we can with the K20 that's in there, but with the big turbo and, you know, everything that's going on. We have some instances where it bogs if we tried to slip it too hard, so that's killing our 60-foot times and things like that. So we're actually going to start putting torque back into this thing on the leave and really try to make it front half good as well. So we're going to do an aftermarket crank, have a little bit more torque there, and just go from there. But we have a couple things we're going to change, but I think overall this is going to be a huge game changer for us, guys. Go ahead and flip her over. Check out the bottom. Those are some main studs right there,
Yeah.
doubled up.
Yeah, it uses 4.4 bolt mains on with these two, except the outers.
There's all just a one-piece girdle right here.
Yeah.
Oh, that boy is thick. So there should be no problems using the factory style pump. Does that just bolt on directly to here?
Yeah. So it goes. This is where the pump will always bolt onto, like that, and you have the bolts for it.
Okay, and we'll just do another S2000 style
Yeah.
pump on this guy. Dude, that is crazy. All right, guys, that's all you get to see for right now. But we officially have ourselves a billet block for the MR2. And sometime next year, we're going to get this thing in there. And we're going to freaking send it. It's coming. Once again, I want to give a huge congrats to Steven on winning the K-swapped FRS. And a huge thanks to all you guys who participated in the giveaway. And yeah, we have a lot of exciting things coming up for next year. Thank you guys for being patient with us as we kind of slowed down a little bit by the end of this year. But hopefully that billet block gets you guys excited because I am pumped. The MR2 is going to come out swinging next year. Wyatt's truck's going to be done here soon, so that's going to be fun. Hopefully by February, get it ready for sick week.
Yeah, I've got less than a month, well, a month to get it ready.
Yeah, you got a lot to do. He's over here.
We have a ton to do.
Yeah, I mean,
like, dude, we have so much going on right now. I think 23 is going to be probably the fastest and coolest year for us.
I think so.
I think there's a lot of cool stuff to come.
We have a lot of cool projects planned between, like you guys just saw the MR2 going billet block. We're going to hit 200. We got it. I think that's the new goal.
200 in the MR2, or like Cletus said, quest for sixes.
I don't know if sixes are going to happen, but if we
feasible, but we could just keep pushing it their direction and say that's the end goal.
For now, bottom sevens and cracking 200 would be the goal.
We have the other project out there that's actually the quest for sixes.
Yeah, the Tube Chassis Civic.
Yep.
Which you guys will still see what's coming on that.
Yep. The airboat. I can't wait to see
Quest
that
for
thing.
sixes as well on the airboat.
Yeah, 6 miles an hour. And then the race truck, sixes and eights
and a
easily.
few unnamed projects that.
Yeah, a couple more things behind the scenes. You guys are going to really love them. So, yeah, 23 is going to be a great year.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yep.
Just over here doing some upgrades on the daily.
Yeah, I can't afford that platy out there, so I gotta take care of my old rig here. Yeah, little
Shout out to your boys at Air Dog Performance.
Yeah, shout out to Air Dog. You guys know the guys over there. They always take care of me with the diesel stuff, so they hooked it up with the Air Dog for the tow rig. So yeah, do some maintenance on this thing, get it ready to lug the race truck around for a little while. So, yeah.
Towing the diesel with a diesel.
Yep.
For all you diesel guys out there, if you need a lift pump, hit up Air Dog. But yeah, we have a lot of stuff planned for 2023. So once again, thank you guys for watching. And this last year has been crazy. And yeah, hopefully more to come. We'll see you guys later.
For 2022?
It'll probably be the last one.
Crap, dude.
So hope you guys all had a great Christmas. Have a great New Year's.
Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the content this year. More to come in a year.
We'll see you guys next year.
Sick.
See ya.